How confident do you feel if you guys come back, you will win the title?
Pretty confident. I don't want to sound big-headed, but hopefully if we can play like we have done, before we stopped, then I don't see why we won't win the title. Obviously the girls did last year, and unfortunately they weren't promoted, so hopefully we can do it again this year.
Do you think you'll go unbeaten then if you do?
It's hard to say, isn't it? Because, you can't always be on your A game. But like I said, the aim is to keep clean sheet, and I hope to help the defence to keep clean sheet in every game. And then obviously let the forwards do the job, scoring their goals, so that we don't go and get beaten.
Scoring goals is what they do best, isn't it? But okay, so I want to talk about your midfield partnership, specifically with you and Demi. You guys, the physical nature of your partnership with Demi has become so important to the team's success. What is it like playing with her in the middle?
It's great. Love playing with Demi in the middle. When it's me and Demi, you know that you're going to have strength. And I like to think that if I get in any trouble, I know Demi's there to back me up. And I'd definitely rather have her on my team than off my team and be against her. She's just great. She's really physical, gets straight into the games. And I think we're quite similar in our games. So
our most consistent player is Heather, without a shadow of a doubt. I've played with Heather for years, to be honest, since she was a little munchkin.
Heather has been brilliant. She's versatile, but Chris and I think, we know where she's best and helps us. She's been absolutely brilliant and was getting better and better each game. Such a good insurance policy in the middle of the park.
But for me, I think as a centre half, it's so good to have someone like Heather in front of you that's, essentially a brick wall. She's not letting much through there, which more often than not makes our job easier than it probably should be sometimes.
I suppose if anything, I would pick Heather, because you just know she's always in the right place at all times.
5 of the people that I've asked player of this season have given it to you, saying you're the most consistent player, you always are the one that turns up, you are the most impactful player. What does it feel like getting that recognition from your teammates?
Well, obviously it feels good. It's very nice of them to obviously say me. I do feel like it's probably helped me with my confidence, hearing their comments. I'm sure, everyone's playing well, so everyone deserves some recognition.
Okay, then if you say everyone's playing well, my next one is for you. Who would you give your player of the season to?
That's a hard question. That's the one that I've struggled with when I've been thinking about it. Like I said before about Demi, I think she's always class, she's always strong. She's got to be up there for one of my player of the seasons, I think. But I could name so many. Everyone's playing well. And like you say, the strikers are always scoring, and I'm very jealous. I mean, I've got a few goals, but I can't do it like Church or Abby, Tracy, and then defence are working hard to keep clean sheets and not let goals in. So I could go on and on naming a few.
If I had to give you your favourite moment or game from this season so far, what would you point as your favourite one?
Well, I actually find it really hard to remember games. Like whenever Chloe, and we're always on about games, and can you remember this game we played against so-and-so, and it was wherever it was, and I can never remember them. So I'm going with one that I can really remember. So it was, it stands out. And that is the cup game. Was it Nottingham, I think, when we played in the cup. I think we didn't play very well the whole game. I think we were losing. And then we managed to pull it back. I think, did we go down again? And then we pulled it back, and then we went to penalties. And that was, one of the ones I remember.
Then I'm going to talk to you about your life of football growing up. As a kid, or even now, who was your favourite team?
My favourite team has always been Liverpool. I'm not really one for watching football. I love to play it, but I'm not really one for watching it. But my family, my dad, brother, everyone, they've always supported Liverpool, so I've just gone along and supported Liverpool as well. So
okay, then who was your favourite footballers, your biggest inspirations growing up?
well, that one's quite easy. Casey Stoney, because I was lucky enough to be coached by her at Centre of Excellence. So when I was playing for Lincoln, she coached me at under 17s for 2 years. And obviously during that time, she was playing for Lincoln Ladies. So I was going and watching her play. And then she went on to captain England. So I've just watched her play. And now I still look up to her as she's manager of Man United. So yes, I think she's my big inspiration. So I've just watched her play, and now I still look up to her as she's manager of Man United. So yes, I think she's my big inspiration. And don't tell Chris, but I think she's the best coach I've ever had. Sorry, Chris and Callum.